What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from Anton, and this video is coming from his main channel. And I'm going to play the first few minutes of this because apparently this woman right here has a problem with men rejecting her because she has multiple baby daddies. Look at this.
And this is for the guys out there. When you are dating or doing the online dating thing or attempting to find somebody, whatever, why is it important to ask a woman when she says that she's a mom of more than one child, how many dads the kids have?
Is that a trick question?
Like if they all have the same dad or not. And then after you get the answer, why do you judge that? Like, I get it. If I was like some fucking trollop, that had 10 kids with 11 dads and was raking in all the fucking child support, and all the shit and whatnot that you see people bitch about all the time, I get it. I would probably judge on that too. But, like, why just judge when a woman says, I've got 4 kids? No, they don't all have the same dad. But
Why is this crazy? What, she think that 10 is the limit for you to be able to ask if they have the same dads? Let me ask y'all a question, ladies. This specifically for the ladies. If you met a guy, right, and you kicking it with him, and you find out that he has 4 children, do you think that you'd be inquiring about whether or not all 4 children had the same mothers, or if he had 3 different mothers, or if it was 2 different mothers? Or let's bring it all the way down to 2 different children, right? With a little bit of gap in between them. Let's say 2 years in between them, right? And he got 2 different children. And do you think that it's crazy to try to figure out if y'all start to take each other serious? Now, if you busting it down for a real one and you just kicking it with him for the day and he just so happened to mention it, then cool. Because if you're not taking nobody serious, and what you even getting into these type of conversations for? Now, I know that the dating app world is a little bit different, right? And y'all look crazy for even dating on dating apps in 2025. And so the only dating app that you should probably be interacting with is Instagram. And yes, Instagram is a dating app because even though you guys are on there shooting your shots in the DMs, that's not the way that I think that y'all should be interacting.
I'm going to say this, and I got a serious question. Now, for the ladies out here that have a problem with guys asking this simple question, I just got a question. If the man that you like was out here slinging, well, if he was out here slinging dick every which way, had multiple kids, let's just say he had 4 kids by 4 different women, you would think that that man didn't have any dick discipline. Look at what y'all say about Nick Cannon. That nigga got all them kids by all them different women. Y'all look like, bro, that nigga be over here spreading seed every fucking way. It's the same concept when it comes to a woman, but the problem is when it comes to a woman, those children are coming from your body. That means that you did not value yourself enough to not only get pregnant by one dude that you didn't find as a suitable mate, but you allowed multiple different men that was not suitable mates to impregnate you and had you buried his children. You buried a man's children that wasn't worth a damn in the first place, and that in turn tells me that you don't know how to choose or how to vet properly to actually be worth something. Now I can see if it was one and you made a mistake. Okay. But two, after 3, after 4, after 5, after 6 kids, there's no excuses. If you cannot decipher who's worth the damn and who's not, and you're sitting over here, getting pregnant by different men, and you're mad because men that actually value themselves are not willing to date you, then that's your problem. But you can't simply get mad because the men that you want to date aren't dating you because you have multiple kids but multiple different men. That's their preference. Just like you have your preference on who you allow in your body, they have their preference about who they want to date and actually spend their money on. It's funny how y'all understand it when it comes to y'all and y'all preferences, but when it comes to a man's preference, y'all want him to overlook every little different detail about your fucked up life. That's the real crazy part about it.
I think that it should just be an extension of meeting a person in real life. And instead of having to ask for the phone number, you just, hey, no pressure. Let's exchange Instagram. What's your Instagram? And just going from there. However, I don't believe that it's unreasonable for if a woman has 4 kids to try to figure out whether or not she have 2 fathers. And then she said, what do you mean? Why do we judge? That's a part of your whole facts. That is a part of decisions that you're making. And I think that you should add a little bit more into that. Hey, was you married to them? Were you married to him? And did you have these children out of wedlock? What does this look like? Because see, what people are not realizing in that is that you can probably, accurately predict what your time with that person is going to be. Contrary to popular belief, most people don't change. Most people don't. Even women that decide that they want to get married, because, my time, I done did whatever it is that I wanted to do in my 20s and in my early 30s, and now I'm looking to settle down. They have a whole lot of guys that they didn't talk to in between that time, most instances, right? And so why would they let the good ones get away? They didn't let the good ones get away. It was a them problem, not a him problem. And so they basically attracted or they talked to the person that's more closely aligned with who they are and who they were at the time, which is more or less whatever it is that they're going to be. Now, you say, well, it's some people that have got married later on in life or past a 35-year-old age, and they may have made it work a little bit or whatever, so on and so forth. Or they stayed married for a little bit of time or whatever, right? It's not that she's changed. She suppressed a lot of times who she is, or she's evolved how she deal with certain things at that particular time in order to stay in that relationship that benefited her at that particular time. So it was a matter of convenience and effort based off of the convenience. It's like a job, right? If you go into a job, a lot of times, let's say, for example, that job really, really is a good job or it provides really great benefits. We call it a golden parachute. And a lot of times, or golden handcuffs. The golden parachute is a completely different thing. Golden handcuffs mean that you want to leave, is not really conducive for you to leave, and it just paid too well. And I can't walk away from this because they provide such a great lifestyle or great opportunity and it got good benefits, or I need the benefits in order to do this, and a 401k or a 403b is double matched and all of this other stuff, right? We call those golden handcuffs. You're a whole another conversation. But yes, you are supposed to judge, you are supposed to evaluate it because it helps you to figure out whether or not that's something that's going to be impacting you in the future.
One dad has raised them. Why immediately unmatch with that? Like, you didn't ask what the situation was. You didn't ask anything. Like, for all you know, my first husband could have died, and then I got remarried and had a kid with the second husband. I mean,
nah, we're not doing none of that. Listen, if it don't work for y'all, it's okay for y'all to have
So you hear me? No, I said we all know that doesn't happen.
preferences. Don't let them shame y'all into not having preferences. I don't really care what the circumstance is. It's going to be the same thing. If you got preferences, you stand 10 toes down on your preferences and you don't it don't matter. I don't care what the situation is. Oh, the first one doesn't. Nope. And now they want to get mad because you don't want to know the context of what their situation is. You're just moving on with your life because you realize that it's a better situation for you if you to just move it on and not want to deal with this nonsense.
that's not what happened in my situation. But
We know. It's bull.
why do you even ask the question? Like, does it matter?
Yep.
Especially if the kids are damn near grown.
Yep.
You're not dating me to date my kids. Like, granted, eventually kids are going to be intertwined, but why does it fucking matter?
because of what you literally just said. Eventually, the kids are going to be intertwined. Are they listening to what them like when y'all record these videos?
I don't think none of them listen to what the fuck they really say. I think they just start. I think they just turn on the fucking camera just to fucking damn say some shit and then just turn the bitch off and don't even think about shit that actually comes out of their fucking mouths. Like that's me being genuinely honest here. I don't think any of them actually listen to what they actually say before they actually start speaking. Because if you really think about it, most of them say all this damn goofy shit, and then they look around like, wait, did I really say that stupid shit? Yep, you did. But hell, anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, spot.com. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.